fellow conscious entrepreneurs on their zones of genius so we can help uncommon knowledge become common and help you learn how to truly master yourself and your business so you can live happy and fulfilled. And we have a special guest today, a friend of mine, ELLIOTT SPINA, who is here today to share all about how to keep being healthy simple. And he is the owner of Omlistic. So please introduce yourself. Thanks for being here, ELLIOTT.
Thank you very much for having me, Heather. So as you know, I'm ELLIOTT SPINA. I'm the founder and CEO of Omlistic Living, and we help people live a more holistic life simply by living omlistically. So, just a little bit about myself. I've pretty much come into this world at a really, really ripe young age of 11 years old, learning about energy healing, studying the Yuen Method, which is a guy who brought it in, Dr. Cam Yuen. He's a grandmaster and in Shaolin as well, and brought in the Mantis technique. And then I have also a background in massage therapy and training in quantum biofeedback, as well as pulse electromagnetic frequency field therapy. So a little bit about myself. I've injured pretty much almost every part of my body. I think, Heather, when you met me, I was
on crutches.
Yeah, on crutches or in a full leg cast or something like that.
Both.
Yeah, both. And at that point, I'd seen an orthopedic surgeon, and doctors told me, unless I get surgery and do this and that, I'd probably never walk again the same. And I still haven't had that ACL surgery to this day. And I'm able to run, I'm able to walk, and I've been able to heal myself using all the various different tools and techniques and just the knowledge that I've really acquired along the way in my journey. And so what my goal is to really, and what I'm really striving to do, is empower others to live a life that aligns with their goals, their dreams, and ensure them and give them the knowledge to take care of themselves and heal, and give them the knowledge and body awareness and consciousness to really live a full, limitless life, completely unleashed.
I love that. Life is so much better when we feel good too, isn't it?
It definitely helps, for sure. Yeah, it definitely helps. So I'm going to go over a couple tools and give you some little tips and tricks just to make healthy living simplistic with being omlistic.
Right.
So first thing that I'm really focusing a lot on right now is just being really, really conscious and aware of everything that we do, how it affects us. The small little changes are generally the biggest, and it's really just bringing that awareness. So one thing that I've been implementing, this is going to be really, really great and simple and easy for all of you people who are like, have it in your mind that meditation is like so hard, or I've tried and I can't do it, and whatever it is to you, this is like a really, really easy way. It only takes 5 minutes, so it's not something you have to really work at, and it's as simple as we can even try it right now.
Let's do it.
So what we're gonna do is you're gonna sit up. Helps if your back is against something, neck is pushed back a little bit. If you want, you can have your hands in your laps, and sometimes it helps to close your eyes and just think about the middle of your body. You're going to take a deep breath into your stomach for 5 seconds, and once your stomach is filled, you're going to bring it up to your chest, and then you're going to breathe out through your mouth for a count of 10. And again, into your stomach for 5, up to your chest, and out for 10 through your mouth. Let's do one more. Into your stomach, feel your diaphragm expand, then your chest expand, and breathe out. Feel your chest contract, your diaphragm. How's that, Heather?
That was beautiful. We all need a moment to reset every day.
Yeah. So the idea is, and I don't know if when you guys do that with us, what you're gonna feel and see is you're just gonna automatically drop into your body. The idea is to do this in silence, not with music. It's important to have sacred you time every day. So if you could incorporate this 2 times a day for at least 2 to 3 minutes, you can even set a timer so you don't have to think about how long am I doing this for, and it's going to go off, and you can stop and get back to your busy life. Um, but just that 2 to 3 minutes, I do for 5, but 2 to 3 minutes at the beginning of your day and at the end of the day is going to make all the difference in just your mental clarity, reducing anxiety, and just watching your thoughts and being with your thoughts and being with your reactions and just taking that time to pause. And if you can even use it throughout your day, if you're flustered, you can just sit there, take a couple seconds, and just breathe. 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out.
And the even the 3 breaths that we just did, just to bring us back into the now. Sometimes we're so out in the mind and lost in all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, fear, worries, doubts. And we really just brought ourselves back to the present where life is happening and magic is happening. So I think it's a great tool, like you said, to use twice a day. And even if you just did those 3 breaths multiple times throughout the day, we're all breathing, but we're not doing it consciously. And often we're shallow and stress breathing. So let it be a reset. And there's so many health benefits to the conscious breathing that we don't have time to tell you about all of them today, but it is time for us to start doing it consciously.
Yeah, it's so true. And a lot of the times people don't know that when you're not breathing fully, you're actually not using your whole lungs, right? So it does really open things up. Another thing that's like it's really up and coming, even though it's very, very old technique, it's being more commercialized and used more, and you're probably hearing a lot more about it. I have some friends that were even on CP24, but it's cryotherapy or cold therapy or heat therapy using hot and cold. And there's an expression that Wim Hof likes to say, and that he talks about, and it's a cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. So yeah, it's like an apple butt with a cold shower. For those of you who have never tried it, I know it's like a little daunting. How I really got into it is just slowly turning the temperature down a little bit from warm to cold, and then just really just breathing full breath in, full breath out. And there's tons and tons and tons of benefits that you get from doing a cold shower. So a couple of them, if you do 11 minutes of cold shower a day, you get
A week?
sorry, a week. Yes, sorry, yes, thank you. A week. Yeah, 11 a day. That's a lot. 11 minutes a week. You increase your dopamine and serotonin by 260%. Means that you could probably stop being depressed or dealing with depression. It also helps to reset your nerve passageways as well as reset your lymph. So if you're breaking any habits, like a cold shower a day is like super awesome for that. It gets your motivation right up there through the roof. Your liver releases these stress and shock proteins, which basically go through your body and help you to heal faster, reducing stress as well, so cortisol reduction, as well as reducing inflammation and promoting increased metabolism as well as increased circulation. So these are just a couple benefits. There's a lot more than that, but these are just a couple benefits you can get from doing a cold shower. I know that, Heather, you've posted a couple different things with cold immersion.
Yeah, the cold exposure therapy is something different. So I cold plunged previously. I was very blessed to have lived in a condo that had a hot tub and a cold tub. So I would do contrast baths all the time. But this year I was invited to do it at the lake. There's a community here in Barrie that plunges almost every day. And they found a river. These people are so dedicated.
Wow.
They found a river now where they go because it's even colder.
Oh, wow.
But anyways, from my experience, it makes me feel so much better. And I usually find that the day that I'll stay in longer allows me to really take like a good nap and I don't normally nap. And that's because our nervous system just went from here to here. And I also definitely find that, one, it takes some self-discipline and mental toughness to get in there and do it, but that transmutes through all of the things you're doing in life. So I love how you said, like, if you're looking to take on a new habit, this is one thing that's going to help you give that motivation, that mental toughness to own that habit transformation, which we know for most people is one of the hardest things to do. Otherwise, we'd all change all our habits all the time, easily, but we don't.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it though. Cold exposure. Every time I go, why do I do this? Like, I'm going in. I think last time I said, I can't believe I actually do this. And then when I got out, I felt like $1 million. So
That was like,
worth it in the end.
that was like cross country for me. It's one of those things that every time I got out there, I was like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? But you know, it's actually the opposite for me. I get a little antsy before I go in, but as soon as I take that first step and like just release that breath, I love it. I honestly love it. So
It takes me about 30 seconds and then I love it.
yeah, so that's the second tip. And then the third thing, this is like a super, super biohack on top of all of these other things. When I first start my day after water, I'll have salt, lemon. I like to use gray salt. You can use pink Himalayan, but I like gray the best. And warm water, if not boiled water, and lemon juice. This really alkalizes your body and just starts the priming of your system. And what I'll do is I'll carry that forward and I'll just be drinking water, and I'll do what's known as intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is super beneficial for you. It allows your metabolism, it increases your metabolism, allows your body to really just detoxify everything that it's been holding on to. I even work out fasted. So I don't know if have you done that?
Always. Normally my morning workouts are fasted.
Yeah, and so like there's actually a really good reason behind this, and most people don't really think about it, but way back when we couldn't just go to the grocery store to go get our food, we had to either gather or hunt in order to get our food. So this kind of replicates that, like you working for your food, you like getting your system going, moving energy, getting things moving. And so it's kind of like earning your meal. Not just that, but when you actually exercise fasted, you detox faster, first of all, and second of all, you build muscle way faster. It increases your HGH production by 600%. So I don't think, yeah, it's pretty insane. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, not that much. No.
Yeah, it's nuts. So like a lot of people don't know that, and it actually gives you increased energy. I find that even sometimes after my workouts that I have fasted, I don't even feel the urge to really eat that much. And so yeah, that's
yeah, I love it. I love fasted workouts. So one of the things I love about it is your body will use the fat storage first. And then you have the carbohydrate stores left. And it also causes an oxygen deficit in your body for 24 to 48 hours, which kicks up your metabolism for 2 days. So if you do 3 fasted morning workouts a week, your metabolism is basically kicked up the entire week.
Wow.
Yeah, I love
that.
So amazing tips. Wrap us up. Give us a quick recap. What are those 3 key tips to help you keep health simplistic with Omlistic?
Yeah, so the 3 tips, again, just bringing awareness, so that 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out breathing 2 times a day, first thing in the morning, last thing before you go to bed. Your cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. Or a Luke cold, I don't know. And then just fasting, intermittent fasting, 12 hours, 12 hours to 16 hours, and fasted working out. So yes, that's pretty much.
Where can they learn more about you, Elliott?
Yeah,
and connect.
If you'd like to connect with me, send me a DM or reach out to me on either Facebook or on Instagram, and I will give you a complimentary consulting call where we can basically figure out what your goals are in relation to health and how to fine-tune them and basically create them and structure them to be specifically for you. This is not you're not a cookie. This is not a cookie cutter. It's tailor-made, customized for you.
I love that. So you guys reach out to Elliott today, send him a DM and get your customized, holistic, Omlistic plan. And we'll see you back on the next episode. Thanks, Elliott.